Hello, I am Fire Immortal, and this is Snapshot 20W15A, and before we jump into it, I would like to apologize for this video coming out so late, because I had some technical difficulties with my recording software. Anyways, let's jump right into it. First thing you probably noticed in my intro is the brand new Basalt Deltas, which you've probably heard of it by now, but anyways, the basalt deltas, as the name would suggest, generates a lot of basalt, and that generates alongside with blackstone, which I will talk about more in a few moments. But for now, this is my favorite biome that they have added in the Nether update, and it is home to the magma cube with gray ash and a gray fog, and it generates a lot of lava. Now that I have talked about the brand new biome, I would like to talk more about the blackstone. Blackstone comes in stairs, slabs, and walls. You can polish it and get chiseled polished blackstone stairs, slabs, walls, pressure plates, and buttons. And then there is the polished blackstone bricks, then the cracked polished blackstone bricks, which is a handful to say. Then there's polished blackstone brick stairs, slabs, and walls. And then finally, there's the gilded blackstone, which has no way of obtaining other than the creative inventory. And as of now, I do not believe it has a use other than the ability to drop golden nuggets when broken. But I am sure Mojang will add a use later on in other snapshots. More blocks added in 20W15A is cracked nether brick, chiseled nether brick, and quartz brick, and they are obtainable the same way you would get any other brick variations. The final new block added in 20W15A is the soul campfire, and while it emits a lower light level than a normal campfire, it does still cook food, and it is crafted with 3 of any types of logs, 3 sticks, and 1 soul soil in the center. Another new feature added in 20W15A is the piglin banner pattern, which actually has a similar pattern to chiseled polished blackstone and chiseled nether bricks. The last but not least new feature in 20W15A is the nether music, which was all composed by Lenarain, and I'm guarantee I'm gonna butcher these titles, but I'll try. Ubadeo will be played in the Nether Wastes. Chrysoporia will be played in Crimson Forests, and So Below will be played in Soul Sand Valleys and Basalt Deltas. Anyways, on to the various changes in 20W15A. The first change I am going to go over in Snapshot 20W15A is my personal favorite and has to deal with walls. Walls now connect to iron bars and glass panes, and it looks so much better than they did before. Another change in Snapshot 20W15A is the ability to compost all types of nether vegetation. However, both types of nylium are not able to be composted. Another change in Snapshot 20W15A is with the striders. They now have a new texture when they are on land to make them seem colder. This change is not in the change log, but thanks to King Bee Dogs. Anyways, thanks to King Bee Dogs, we now know that striders have a new texture when they're on land instead of on lava. One of the smaller changes in this snapshot is the ability to craft soul fire torches without needing soul soil and being able to replace it with soul sand. The next change has to do with the hoe and leaves, as hoe is now the proper tool to break leaves. Next change has to do with dispensers. You are now able to dispense saddles onto horses, pigs. You're able to dispense horse armor onto horses. You're able to dispense carpets on llamas. You're able to dispense chests on llamas, donkeys, and mules. you are able to shear a mushroom into a cow, and you are able to shear the pumpkin off the head of a snow golem. I almost forgot one last minor change, which has to do with accessibility settings. You can now change the chat delay and line spacing. This is it for this video. I will link the changelog in the description if you want to check out all the bug fixes and technical changes. And once again, I apologize for this video coming out so late because of my software technical issues. So, this is Fire Immortal signing off.